Welcome back to a normal video. We're doing a big Nova.
We're going to do a 1/18 scale American Muscle. This box is all waterlogged. 69 Chevy Nova. Erdo Collectibles. And it's a 1/18 scale. Does it say 1/18 scale anywhere in here? Well, I don't know. Yeah, 1/18 scale. So we're going to do a bigger one. And it's going to be this blue Nova. 69 Chevy Nova. So, where we start? The mirror is kind of broken on it. I don't know. It probably got broken on it being in the box because it was loose in the box. So, this is a 396, it says on the fender. So, it's a 396 Nova. And it's got the white red lines on it. And here's the front of it. It's got a, what kind of license plate is that? Washington, D.C. Wow. It's got a Washington, D.C. It's a Nova SS. Washington, D.C. Okay. And there it is. A big block Chevy in there. Got the Chrome. Does it say 396 on that air cleaner? Can't really get the focus in on that air cleaner very good. There it is. Turbojet. 375 horsepower. 396. Yeah, 396 Cobra Jet, 375 horsepower. There's your water hoses, your battery, looks like, radiator. It's got a power brakes on it. Upper radiator hose, alternator, water pump. All the goodies underneath the hood. You see we got this chrome across the front of the hood with the Chevy emblem. Some little scoops, wipers. Rear view mirror. The door is open. It's got the post like it should have. It's got a bench seat in it, so it's probably an automatic. Or is it a stick? I can't tell. Does it have a shifter in the floor? Yeah, it looks like it's got a shifter down in the floor. Looks like there's a shifter in there. Kind of dark in there, Tommy. Can't really see inside the car too good. Manual windows. It's got a shifter in there, so it's got a 4-speed in it. There's a shifter in there. It's got the pinstriping down the side. White pinstriping. It sits a little low in the back, but most of the Novas did that. They sat low in the back because of the springs. Oh, you know, look at the bottom. Yeah, here's the bottom. And I think it should be steerable. Yeah, steerable front wheels. Arms. Got a red motor. True dual exhaust, looks like. Pretty much. Into one muffler. Nice Lee springs. Gas tank in the back. It's a nice one, huh?
Yeah.
And it's got a subframe up underneath it. This right here, Tommy. Yeah. This frame.
These pipes.
This unbolts. It unbolts off the body. Oh. This cross member. This frame here unbolts. This front from here forward unbolts, and then the whole front end unbolts off the car. But then the doors back, and the body's all one unitized car. And then not this year Nova, but like 75 to 79 Novas. They would come in at the junkyard, and this would just rust off the body. And when you pick the car up, the whole body would come off, and this frame with the motor and tranny would stay on the ground. The rest of the car you could take the car away, and then there's the motor and tranny and suspension all laying on the ground. And it's something else. They'd come dragging in. They also drive sideways when the springs break in the back. Yeah. It side tracks. The car goes down the road sideways. It rolls down sideways. It doesn't go straight. When the rear, you can tell when the rear springs are broken. And these back windows on these old Novas, I used to be able to get inside the the back seat,
Yeah.
and then put my feet up against the top of the glass and just push it, and it would come right out. Yeah, I was up on 3 cars up one time, and I pushed the back glass out of the Nova, and it slid off the trunk lid 3 cars down to the ground, but it didn't break. It didn't break. I couldn't believe it didn't break. I was like, oh man, now I gotta go find another one. When I got out from underneath the car, I looked, it was sitting on the ground there. I couldn't believe it didn't break. Tough back glass, I tell you. SS. Red taillights. Yeah, working in a junkyard was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun back then. The stuff we used to do. These older cars, you can take them apart pretty easy. They were fun. They were not hard to take apart. I like this new stuff. These newer cars are kind of complex. These older ones were a lot easier to take apart, put together, work on, fix, modify.
No, they're complex.
Oh, you can't do much with the newer ones. It's hard. Stick in there, yeah.
Since now it's all more electrical.
Well, everything. They got them where you can hardly even work on them. And the seats don't fold. I thought maybe the seats might fold forward, but they don't. That's probably because it's a full bench seat. It's not bucket seats in there. But these old cars were really nice. Yeah, this is a nice one. I like this one. Back in the day, the Novas were like, whatever, but they're actually not bad. They're actually a pretty nice car, actually. They've gotten a lot of appeal now. They're, people really like them.
That car.
Yeah, years ago when years ago there were a dime a dozen. They were all over the place. Now you can't find them, and now everything you see is V8s. You used to see everything. Most of them were 6-cylinders, and the V8s were hard to find.
Maybe.
So now, and the big blocks were even harder to come by. I don't think I ever seen a big block Nova come in at the yard. A few V8s, but not most of them were 6-cylinders.
I've seen Mustangs a lot.
Yeah, I was working with a guy and he said you used to see Hemi motors everywhere, and they used to throw the Hemis in junk piles. If you only knew that they'd be worth the money they're worth now, you would never junk a Hemi at all back in the day. You would have kept every single one of them, but you never know what the future lies. So there you go, 69 Chevy Nova, man. It's a nice
one.
I did a video on another 69 Nova 1/18 scale. That was, what was that? Maybe a year ago? It's been a while. It wasn't this car, it was a different car. I don't remember which one it
Yellow
was.
One?
It might have been a yellow Nova. So I got this one, I got that one. I got a couple of them.
Yeah, it's starting to take out the big ones now.
Yeah. We got some subscribers. They like these they like the bigger scale cars, and I didn't get rid of all of them. I got rid of a bunch of my 1/18 scale stuff, but I still have a few. I have more to do videos on, so that's good. So we'll keep doing them. Oh yeah. We didn't do a video on that one yet. 1/18 scale car, did we?
Nope.
Yeah. And we'll get to it
Eventually.
Yeah. So there's this one here. So
the box it's in is very buried. It's right over there in that purple box.
Is that where it's at?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be buried for a while.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below. Subscribe, hit the bell button, hit like, and see you on the next video.
See you in the next video, guys.
Bye.
Bye.